Well, finally tonight, 19 years ago today, German-born Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger was elected Pope. He was the 266th successor to St. Peter. EWTN Vatican Bureau Chief Andreas Thonhauser has more.
Cari fratelli e sorelle.
Dear brothers and sisters, after the great Pope John Paul II, the cardinals have elected me, a simple and humble laborer in the vineyard of the Lord.
It was Tuesday, April the 19th, 2005, when Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger was elected Pope on the second day of the conclave on the fourth ballot.
E sorelle carissimi.
Appearing on the balcony of the Basilica, Cardinal Protodeacon Jorge Medina Estévez announced the election.
Mi consola il fatto
The fact that the Lord knows how to work and to act even with inadequate instruments comforts me. And above all, I entrust myself to your prayers. Let us move forward in the joy of the risen Lord, confident of his unfailing help. The Lord will help us, and Mary, his most holy mother, will be on our side. Thank you.
Grazie.
During the conclave, Cardinal Ratzinger's undisputed moral and intellectual authority was recognized, as well as his continuity with Pope John Paul II's pontificate. Also noteworthy was Cardinal Ratzinger's adept handling as Dean of the College of Cardinals of both John Paul II's funeral and the general congregations preparing the conclave. The seventh German-speaking pontiff in history chose the name Benedict XVI, inspired by Pope Benedict XV, who led the Church through the turmoil of the First World War. The pontificate of Benedict XVI lasted nearly 8 years. On February the 11th, 2013, the Pope announced his resignation from the Petrine ministry, thus calling for the convocation of a conclave for the election of his successor. The announcement was made by the Pope in Latin, during the consistory for the canonization of the martyrs of Otranto and 3 other blessed. The last pope to resign was Pope Gregory XII in 1415. Benedict left the Vatican on February the 28th to retire to the pontifical villas of Castel Gandolfo, assuming the title of Pope Emeritus. 3 months later, he returned to the Vatican to live in the Mater Ecclesiae monastery, a place Pope Francis frequently visited to greet his predecessor, especially after the creation of new cardinals. Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI passed away on December 31, 2022, at the age of 95. A few days later, on January the 5th, Pope Francis presided over the funeral in St. Peter's Square. It was attended by over 50,000 faithful from around the world who had come to pay their respects to Benedict XVI. In Rome, Andreas Thonhauser, EWTN News Nightly.